Previously on TheApprenticeAsia, the teams were given 24 hours to trade on the IG platform.
I almost got a whiplash out of that session, man.
As project manager for Team Mavericks, Nazrul failed to impress.
We need to understand how to make a sale. We just click this in. Okay.
I expected him that since he was the accountant guy, he would have known better than me.
On Team Apex, Sam proved to be a distraction.
Sorry, just a second. Can we look at...
Yeah, I'll explain this and then we'll keep changing all of them one shot.
But it was Nick that made a fatal error.
The total of the losses is not taking into account in this.
Which ultimately cost them the task.
Team Apex, you lost the game.
In the boardroom, a blame game ensued.
And Sam, let me just finish.
By the way. Sam, you said to finish.
But in the end, it was Nick that proved to be the weakest.
Nick, you're fired.
While Team Mavericks had dinner with Tomas Szabo, head of Asia Pacific for IG Markets, and Mr. Tony Fernandez himself.
What's one major learning thing that you had that you can share to us as apprentices?
Go with your heart. Don't be afraid of failure. And when you get a chance, you grab it.
I don't believe in luck per se. I think you can create your own luck, and I think it's really having the right driven, passionate people in the business.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers. So Sanina, who was there? Who do you think is going to be out in the boardroom?
I don't know who was leading who or who was working on. I know
To be fair, the PM is always responsible to some degree. He made the call. So ever.
Oh, here it is.
Good to see you, man. Oh! Ex-Mavericks back. Ex-Mavericks back.
What was the issue with Mr. Fernandez?
Ultimately, he asked three of us to justify why we should be his apprentice. And Nick's justification was sort of a little weak.
I'm here to work for Mr. Fernandez, so I'm here to show that I can make him money, and I'm not going to prove him that by losing. My strategy is definitely to win the next task, and it's very possible that I'll be the project manager on the next task.
Competition is getting tougher.
Look at the boys bouncing back.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Fernandez.
The day-to-day management of a business is an integral part of its success. Hilton Hotel and Resorts is a long-standing, award-winning, globally recognized brand. Today, we're at the Hilton Kuala Lumpur. For your next task, you will be managing this 5-star hotel for a day.
I had a huge smile. If I can't win this one, then I really don't know what I'm doing in this competition, because this is what I do for a living.
I'd like to introduce you to Daniel Welt, General Manager of Hilton Kuala Lumpur.
Hilton Hotels and Resorts has more than 550 properties in 80 countries across 6 continents. Hilton Kuala Lumpur is one of the brand's flagship properties in Asia Pacific and is recognized as one of Kuala Lumpur's best business hotels. Today, you will be managing a number of our hotel rooms, managing the front desk, managing housekeeping, and managing room service. Please be mindful about maintaining the extremely high standards expected of the Hilton hospitality experience. Making sure that every guest feels cared for, valued, and respected is a part of who we are at Hilton.
The team that does a better job at delivering genuine Hilton hospitality will win. The other team will see me back in the boardroom where one of you will be fired.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Morning, Team Mavericks. I'm Chef Michael. Okay, I'll take you through today's room service briefing.
We had our training with the experts of Hilton Hotel to equip us to get through the day.
At Hilton, we believe in making it right for the guests. So it starts with you taking the order right. Yep. We will cook what you have written down. Your communication to us is crucial.
So once you place the order to the kitchen, you need to prepare the trolley with the right settings. And this is the cutlery for the dessert or fruit.
The room service briefing is a lot of information to take in.
All the hot food will be kept inside here. It's called hot box. Sugar, that's the standards, 10, 10 and 5.
We had 30 minutes to absorb what most staff would have a couple weeks to do.
There's a lot of things to remember.
On front desk, we are the first point of contact. An arrival experience for the guests is very important. Eye contact and body language. We first greet the guest with their names and a warm hand greeting on the chest.
So this will be our linen store, including all the bathroom supply, and this is where we stock up our maid trolley.
Everything that we were learning that day in the short training sessions were things that were natural to me. I was like, we got this, guys.
This first layer is to cover the entire mattress, and there will be another layer.
Good. When I was a student in university, I actually worked in a service apartment, in a housekeeping department specifically. So I know how to fold beds, I know how to put linen, everything. So I'm pretty comfortable with it.
So we got 10 minutes, guys. We should maybe first talk about who wants to step up and take the project manager.
Definitely, I believe that this is a task that directly works with me.
My intention, coming to this task as well, was to be a project manager. I'm just afraid that Mr. Fernandez, he's going to be like, look, you have a hotel consultant in your team, and you didn't put her, in charge of the front desk. Is the front desk then the key position? I believe so. I came in there wanting to be the project manager, no matter what. But when it came down to, hotel management and to have somebody who's 100% from this industry, she's a consultant, so she should excel in that in the area.
Basically, we're in the business of making people happy. You should be very calm. Take the time to double check yourself, everything you do. Rushing is not a solution here. I absolutely needed a win. I needed to prove that I could lead a team of strong people as a project manager. And this was the best task to show that.
I would like to volunteer as a project manager for this one.
Okay.
I volunteered because there are only 2 remaining people in Team Mavericks who haven't been the PM yet. In our training a while ago, they've mentioned, the 30-minute rule, make it right when it needs to be done right. You guys might be the frontliners. The issue happened in their rooms while you were there. Please raise it immediately to me so we can make a decision. There has to be a balance between what the customer wants and what's also good for Hilton.
Yeah, so we handle it, and then we'll have to report to you via the phone. Okay?
I have no experience at all in the hospitality industry, but I think people in Team Mavericks have seen me always as the go-getter, lots of energy, and I think I have compassion and sympathy when it comes to working with people.
Thank you. Okay, so we need candles. Do we need as well?
And petals.
Okay.
As the project manager, I was assigned in the front desk to run the show. I felt the stronger people to run the housekeeping task were Nash and Deanne.
3202.
Specifically because Nash had experience in the hospitality industry, it was an easy delegation.
Wait a minute, Nash. We don't have a key to go in.
Let's call the guys. We are at the housekeeping. Do you have the keys for the rooms?
Yes, I have all the keys right now.
Okay, I just need one set of each.
So I'm gonna come down and grab the keys.
I have your extra keys here.
Okay, we went upstairs and didn't bring the key cards. That ate some time.
Come on, let's go. Just do it fast.
We had to rush back down to just grab the room keys.
Nash, wait!
Yeah, there was a mistake there.
Don't run, never run. Obviously, I didn't expect to see them come down again, so I think that there was a bit of time wasted there.
Why is it not working? Nice.
This is hilarious.
That's good. The first room looked like it was pretty untouched. But the key here is to also follow the system and the standard required by Hilton. It looks like 4. So we had a folder and look at how the room has to be arranged. The bed's here. That means this is the other way around, right? To me, it's very important that everything is as per the standard. Nice.
Diane seems to be doing a good job. She's keeping the finger on the pulse, aware of the time. Nazrul wasn't paying any attention. He was too busy fiddling around with the shampoo and the conditioner.
It's got to be consistent.
He's feeling really challenged and pressured.
What's the time for the first check-in?
We have 5 minutes.
This guy is a member of the Hilton. Today, we have 3 guests who are coming in with an interval of around 10 to 15 minutes each. Good afternoon. Welcome to Hilton Kuala Lumpur. Mr. and Mrs. Sayed, Aidit?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, please have a seat. The first customer that arrived was a couple who were on their anniversary.
Hello, guys.
Guys, you need to come down now. They're here.
Okay.
Now, right now.
Coming to the lift right now.
Okay, bye. Hold, please.
I was happy because it only took Nash and Diane around 3 to 5 minutes to come down. This is Diane and this is Nash. They were basically bringing you out to your rooms.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a lovely time. Thank you. And that couple was checked in easily.
Happy anniversary.
So that's the first one. Good job.
I have no concerns with regards to Mavericks having 4 people and us 3 because I believe that we are a very strong team. Hello?
Just confirming, the first room to make up is Mr. Ming. Mr. Chu.
Okay.
Mr. Chiu Ming.
Wonderful. So start with that room. Next you have 3410 and 3404.
This is dirty, man. Bro, we have to hurry up. Look at the mess here, man.
Yeah. The strategy is very simple. In terms of handling the housekeeping and room service, we would do both of each items together.
Sam, I need you here, man.
Sure.
One thing at a time.
The changing of the sheets portion of it, it looked very easy at the demonstration stage, but when you actually do the practical stage, it was definitely tough.
You remember how to do the envelope?
Yeah.
Don't put it because this one will have to come back. So.
When I was watching them making the bed, I was almost wondering whether Sam's actually ever made his bed before.
No, leave it there.
Alexis got it right and was guiding them.
But then this open part is going to go on the top.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Selina. I'm your receptionist for today. Welcome to the Hilton.
Alright, we have to hurry up, man.
I'll call right away to check if your room's ready. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I have Mr. Chu right here. Is his room ready?
Yeah, the room is ready, yes.
Great. Could you please come down and help him with his luggage and accompany him to his room?
Okay, sure.
Sam. Yeah? Sam, we have to go. We have a client downstairs.
Okay.
Let's go now. Sam, let's go.
Okay.
Please just relax. He's on the way to take you to your room.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the Hilton.
Hi. My name is James Lee.
Mr. James Lee.
Can you check on my booking?
Yes, sir. Clearly the guests didn't arrive when they were supposed to arrive. They arrived much earlier for me. Your room will be ready in 15 minutes. If you can wait a little bit. Yes. Thank you for your patience. It's how you deal with it and how you solve it later on that makes you who you are. This is Alex who will take care of you and Sam. Okay, shall we go now?
Please do come.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great stay.
If there's anything else that you need, make sure you just call the magic button. Enjoy Hilton Kuala Lumpur.
Sure, we'll do. Thank you. My folder is downstairs.
Do you want to grab it?
Okay. I realized after I bring the first guests up to their room, I forgot to bring the picture chart.
Diane's got a folder downstairs, but she must pick it up.
Okay, I think the guests will be coming in 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
But we need the picture though, right?
Yeah, we need a picture.
I mean, I can't be bringing a folder and then a bag, you know what I'm saying? That's why I left it there. Check all the folders.
Yeah. Not here.
Wow, if they lost that. Check all the folders.
Yeah. Not here.
Wow, if they lost that.
They said that they were missing the manual of Hilton on how to arrange the rooms in terms of the towels, in terms of the bed linens and all these things.
No, you know what? I'd much rather clean the room than get the folder. It's not important. The room is more important.
You ready?
Yeah, the room's more important.
Welcome to Kuala Lumpur and Hilton.
Hi, Nurul Aida.
Hi, my name is Jonathan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Check my
Would you like to have any glass of juice or
no,
coffee?
I'm really tired.
All right. So I guess you want to go back, madam, to your room immediately and check in?
Okay, so this is a pretty bad room. We're gonna give them a call.
Call them.
Guys, the second room is gonna be a situation that's pretty bad.
Looks like we need about 15 minutes in this room.
They had called down to tell us that it was an absolute mess in the room and they needed more time.
This we gotta do really super speed.
Yeah. So we knew that we were in for a tough time with this customer because who wants to wait when they've just arrived?
Our room service guys are just attending to some of our guests. But in the meantime, can I ask where you're from?
I'm local, yeah.
Oh, local. And you're spending probably the weekend?
It's my birthday.
I see.
Yeah.
Hang on, is this duvet cover?
Yeah, that's a duvet cover. This is the single sheet. Come.
Apparently he has more experience, but mesh seems to be frazzled too easily.
Finish the single sheet first. Okay, go.
We need to do this quickly.
Why don't we just give them a quick ring just to hurry them? Really sorry about that. I'll be right with you.
Thank you for waiting. I really apologize for that on behalf of Hilton.
The bathroom is a mess.
This is the voicemail for the number.
Alright, so we have 5 minutes, man, okay?
The second room was like 10 monkeys who lived in that room and they checked out. So it was a race against time.
I have a reservation. I would like to check in under the name Michelle Ann.
Absolutely. I have your reservation right here. Please have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Our third guest, Miss Michelle Ann, was a Diamond VIP member, the highest level of the honors program of the Hilton. Of course, my stress level went up to 9. Like, this was ultimate stress for me. So I told myself at that point, I would be the one to absorb all the stress. Because if I was going to stress my teammates, then they could have the chance of making mistakes. Hi, Alex. I'm counting on you guys. Please really rush. The 2 guests are already here. What's the status?
There's a lot to do in this room, like a lot.
Please. Okay, I trust you.
Alright, Sam, we have to move, man. Come on.
Okay.
When you work against the clock and you know that your clients are downstairs, you really need to hurry up. We have 3 minutes, man. I work really high pace. I manage 17 markets, so I understand the sense of urgency. Sam was not delivering in that aspect.
What the hell are these guys doing?
A lot of stuff to do. I found her. Huh? I found her.
You found her?
Yeah.
Hello?
I told you need to accompany Mr. Lee straight to his room now. You said you were 1 minute away, now you're telling me something else.
Yeah, we're just done. We're on our way.
Please hurry.
Yeah, bye.
It's very frustrating because what was going through my head is, should I have been there? Am I in the wrong role? And I said, it's okay, relax. No one can do this better than you.
Try to rush them.
They are, sir. I completely trust my team and I hope you can trust me as well.
Okay.
They're right on the way.
So I need to wait for another.
I do believe they're here. Here you are. We have Sam and Alex who will take you to your room.
Yeah, we'll bring you to your room, sir.
Am I expected to wait that long as well?
Or, is there anything I can do for you in the meantime? Could I offer you a massage? Are you on vacation or on business?
I'm on business.
Business, right.
Can I get a coffee?
Right, I will take care of that right away.
Yeah? Okay,
Thank you very much.
I didn't feel comfortable with Selena's smile. It comes across as very fake, very manufactured.
You told me 20 minutes. It has been 20 minutes already.
I will call them right away. I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
In this hospitality business, you need a bit of soul.
Batiks are here. Last rope.
Dian?
Yes.
We should get the folder. We can't work without it. Dian didn't bring her folder. That was an unfortunate event because I'm not just gonna put, this vase here, this towel this way, because every room is unique. So that ate us a lot of time. We have done the bed for the second room, but
we need to get the folder because we need to know the setup of the room. As long as it's clean
and can be inhabited by our guests, prioritize that. And then later on, we can add in the other details that might be missing.
Things got a bit weird because while Miss Nightmare was annoyed in her chair, our third guest arrives.
After Madam will be escorted, we will make sure that you will be escorted next, if that's okay.
Good luck. We're having to apologize to two people who are next to each other. That's just horrible.
This is so upsetting, seriously.
We apologize, Madam.
Hi. You need to come down right now. Yes, we're on the lift. Sorry about that, guys. Which floor are you at right now? 11, 9, 8, 7. Okay, bye. After what seemed like 10 lifetimes, Nash and Dian came and rescued us from our misery.
Hi, pleased to meet you. I'm Nazril.
Hi, Ida. Hi, I'm Dian.
You can be guaranteed that we'll give you the best care from now on.
I'm always wary when men make promises. Do you know what I mean?
Miss Michelle Ann was not happy that she had to wait, and she was our most demanding guest.
I believe I requested for the TV guide.
She wanted the TV guide instead of the food guide. Then she wanted another pillow. If you think of anything else during this time, please let us know.
The Hilton reception. Good evening. Selena speaking.
Yes.
Where are you?
Right now we're changing.
She tore her skirt and you need to fix her skirt.
She tore her dress and she wanted us to fix it.
I'll show you what's wrong with it. The hook came out. I don't know where it is.
We'll do our best to solve the situation. We had 15 minutes to fix it. Throughout the day, we just kept a big smile.
Fantastic.
And we just we kept pushing just to make everything happen. The problem has been fixed. Everything is fine. If you could just please check for me.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
And at the end, I'm sure she was happy.
This was good. This was good though. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alright, strategy-wise, here's the plan now. We change positions. It's now the room service period, so change clothes. You stay with me.
Okay. After we had checked in all three guests, we did a swap out. Dian would help out at front desk, and me and Nazrul would do the room service.
So I gave you the orders.
We will handle the communication between.
And then you run it for the kitchen.
Got it, yes.
Okay. Alright.
Well, there we go. Just announce it.
Thank you for calling Magic. This is Jonathan.
Hi, I would like to order some food.
Sure.
You just jot down pizza Mediterranean for me.
A Mediterranean dinner, maybe?
Okay.
For how many people?
Just me and my husband.
Okay.
All right. And then
When you say Mediterranean meal, would you like me to be the one to recommend that for you?
No. I just want that. With feta cheese,
Okay.
grilled chicken, black olives, grilled eggplant, and zucchini. The next one is spaghetti bolognese. And crispy organic seasonal greens.
But crispy what again?
Organic.
Crispy organic salad?
Yeah.
Okay. Madam, I really apologize, but I would like to ask the feta cheese again. Feta cheese, and you also mentioned...
Repeat the whole thing.
I apologize, and you also mentioned olives for it?
I already told you earlier.
Yep, I got it correct now.
I could only hear what Jonathan was saying. It didn't seem like he was understanding. He kept asking her to repeat her order.
So, just to repeat your order,
feta cheese, grilled chicken with olives.
And then you also ordered for spaghetti bolognese. And then you also ordered for crispy organic salad.
No problem, madam.
Thank you.
Me and nChâuA had to quickly change out and head off to the kitchen to pass them the order.
Everything for you. This is for
Chef Michael, he said, "What's this? I don't get this first one. It's not on the list."
Yo, what's up?
Just want to double check.
Feta cheese, grilled chicken, and olives. Not pasta, not pizza. It's just grilled chicken.
Feta cheese olive, is that right?
Yeah, feta cheese with grilled chicken.
And then top it with olive.
Got it. Okay.
Come back in 10 and we'll see if it's ready.
Okay, got it.
Thank you very much, Chef.
All right, let's go.
My friend, noodles are ready.
We have a new order. One raku, one unagi kamabeki, and one ginyeku sao. Oksaba, sorry.
Can you come back in 20 minutes for this one, please?
When we were delivering food, I mean, Sam and I, we were running from the first minute until the last minute.
Hi, Alex. I absolutely have to talk to you.
Yes.
Please mind your phone.
Selena, she would call every 2 minutes. Yes, Selena. Sometimes she was not being like very nice on the phone at all.
Yes.
You absolutely have to pick up the order before you finish whatever you're doing there.
Yeah, we're coming up now.
That's how we have to go.
I believe sometimes it was wasting our time because the last thing you want when you're running after everything is just to have somebody who's going to be like, oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You know you have to hurry up.
Yeah, we're now going to deliver the shawan mochi to the kids.
Oh, you still didn't deliver the chawan mushi. I thought you were done with that.
No, we just got it. It was an extra order.
Please make sure I know exactly what's going on.
I told you 1 minute ago that I'm on my way there.
All right, thank you.
I'm preparing Phiên and I'm leaving the kitchen in 30 seconds. Don't call me back 2 minutes later. I tell you when I'm done, so stop calling.
They should be answering.
Come in and say what? This way, I know.
Okay,
This
okay.
way?
Let me get the door. Room service.
We were on a time pressure and we knew we had exceeded the 30 minutes that the Hilton had said was the limit for delivering food.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Syed. I did.
So what we have is
The Mediterranean. Pizza Mediterranean.
Mediterranean what, sorry?
Pizza?
Mediterranean pizza.
What we got was grilled chicken with feta cheese and olives on the side. You meant for that to be a pizza?
Yeah.
So what we have is
The Mediterranean. Pizza Mediterranean.
Mediterranean what, sorry?
Pizza?
Mediterranean pizza.
What we got was grilled chicken with feta cheese and olives on the side. You meant for that to be a pizza?
Yeah. So now what?
It might have been a miscommunication over the phone. Really, really sorry.
We'll fix it up for you. We'll get the pizza ready in 10 minutes. Don't worry, we're not going to charge you for that. Is it okay?
I was shocked because I'm counting on this order to be right and now it's put a spanner in the works.
We should give it complimentary.
We're not allowed to do that.
We should.
We're not allowed.
I insisted to Andrea. I said, Andrea, we're going to have to make it right. Yeah, we will not charge them on the pizza. I'm taking a stand. We made a mistake. I will take the blame. I'll pay for it.
Thank you, Chef Michael.
Thank you.
Room service, good
Room service,
evening.
can we come in? This is your Mediterranean pizza, and this is complimentary from Hilton. It is our mistake, and we just like to rectify the situation.
Thank you so much.
Do enjoy your dinner and happy anniversary once again.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
We've just given the lady the pizza.
Just to update you.
Prioritize the cake. We have an issue about timing with these customers, so make sure we put it on the time. Things will not always go right the way you want it to happen, but the challenge now is, how do you make them right?
Happy birthday to you.
For Miss Ida, I had to overserve and apologize through that birthday cake because I felt that she needed to understand that Hilton was really apologetic for what it has done to her.
We'll take our leave now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
In the end, we did a good job in resolving the issue with it.
Hi, Selena.
Guys, how did it go?
Very well.
Trust me.
The
Good.
last ticket.
The last order.
Great. If we win, of course, the main reason would be me. I absorbed all the stress of the guests, so I don't think The boys felt that stress from not being in the reception.
I really think the clients were very happy.
Well, everything was smooth on this side as well. All clients are satisfied, and that's good news then.
Perfect. Very good then. Selena was lucky to have people like Sam and I. We were 150% on winning this task, and I didn't feel I was definitely 100% with her, not at all.
Hi guys.
Hey
How's it?
guys.
Hi.
Jay is done, so let's go back to the boardroom now.
There were loads of mistakes that were made, but I think we did the best that we could for the time that we have.
Okay.
As far as level of confidence, not so much at all.
One thing I've learned in this process is not to be overconfident, but now all I want to hear in the boardroom is that we won that task.
Mr. Fernandez is ready for you in the boardroom.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Fernandez.
First time no one standing. We're getting less. So the task was to run and manage a Hilton hotel for a day and to deliver genuine Hilton hospitality to the guests. Let's start with Team Apex.
Yes.
Are you saying yes because you were the project manager, Selena?
Yes, because I did step up.
Okay.
I have worked in all 3 departments.
In a hotel?
Yes.
Which one? In the Philippines?
In the Philippines, and then after that in Paris and Switzerland.
Right choice, I think. We shall see later. Sam, what were the roles?
So I was taking care of the housekeeping portion. Alex was in charge for the room service, and then Selena was the front office.
Must be a good experience for you, Sam.
Yes, it is.
Can you make a bed?
Now I can.
Now you can.
Now I can.
Very good. Coming on to The Apprentice has taught you how to make a bed.
That is correct, sir.
You know, when I took over AirAsia, I carried bags. I worked as a steward. If you aren't prepared to go down to the ground and know how hard it is, you will make the wrong decisions. So what's your understanding of the role as PM, Selena?
As a receptionist as well, I knew that I had to be the shock absorber and accept the stress of the guests and to make sure that my team wouldn't feel that stress so that they could do what they needed to do.
Kat, you managed that. How did she do?
Face to face, she seemed a little bit somewhat insincere.
Insincere?
Yeah, and you lack warmth in your service delivery.
Note taken.
I was told that there was some delay in getting the guests to the rooms. Did you have notes on this?
Yes. It's about 30 minutes for the second guest and 40 minutes for the third guest.
40 minutes. It's unacceptable, isn't it?
It is, sir.
Who was the 40 minutes guest?
This was Miss Michelle Ann, who was actually a Diamond card holder of
Diamond
honors.
Club member. Is that their super special guests?
It is the highest level of the honors program. And for that, I sincerely apologize to her and to the hotel.
I don't think that's going to work, is it? The VIP club member would expect a little bit of extra service. Did you not think it was better to prioritize her room first?
Right, but she had arrived last as well. I know.
Did Selena tell you as a Diamond Club member?
No.
So you two had to get the rooms ready. The pressure was on you.
That's correct.
Right, so who was slowing down the process?
We were both rushing, but I think one of us was like faster than the other one.
You were taking too long, huh, Sam?
He was taking time to check that everything on the picture.
Too meticulous.
A little bit too meticulous.
Mistake. Would you have done something differently, Alexis?
Well, you know, I'm always smiling. I always have a smile, so I know that I would not have given that perception to the guests that maybe Selena gave.
I think next time you should insist if you think you can do a better job. Okay? Because you could lose this task, based on what I've seen. Team Mavericks, you may have enjoyed that bit, but I'm coming to you now. Who was the project manager? Is it you, Jonathan?
I was the project manager, sir. There's only 2 of us who haven't been the project managers yet, and it didn't feel like Diane wanted to volunteer about it, and I was very confident.
Is that correct? You haven't volunteered yet?
No, I haven't volunteered yet, sir.
You run the risk of running out of tasks, so you may end up with a task that you know nothing about. So Apex had some issues with the rooms. How long did it take to get your rooms ready?
They had a waiting time of around 20 minutes, for my estimate, up to a max probably of 40 minutes.
You're smiling, Mark.
Altogether, you had
a Diamond Club member sitting in front of you, waiting for about 45 minutes, and the socialite, both of them looking at each other and getting more and more pissed off.
Oh my God. What the hell are you guys thinking?
One of the points wherein we had to buy a lot of time was when our housekeeping guys forgot the manual twice.
They forgot the manual.
She had the manual with her and she left it downstairs at level 7.
Why?
I couldn't be bringing a manual and then bringing the guest's luggage at the same time.
Important document.
Because time was of the urgency, I felt just make sure it's habitable for the guests, we can follow it up later on.
But how did you forget it twice?
It's not twice. The first time was the key. The second time is the manual.
So you forgot the key as well?
I had made some mistakes, sir.
Nash, finally I've heard you say you made some mistakes.
Yeah.
I think you made the right decision to say cut it. Unlike these guys, even when you cut it, you still screwed it up.
I don't think so. I think Nash could be one of the
I didn't ask you for your opinion.
Sorry.
Well, it sounds a mess, guys, both sides. Mark, maybe you can brief me on how Team Mavericks did.
Team Mavericks was enthusiastic and had a positive attitude, but there were clear mistakes made in several key areas, namely failing to adhere to corporate operational guidelines correctly.
All right. Kat?
Sam and Alexis dealt with guests very well. However, Sam had no sense of urgency. Selena, under pressure, seemed challenged by customers and didn't come across as natural to her guests. Alexis impressed the Hilton executives with his customer service. In fact, Hilton execs said they will hire Alexis straight away.
Should have been project manager. So, Hilton has come back to me on the balance of consideration, and I decided that Team Apex is the winner. They decided Team Apex carried out their task very well and delivered closest to the Hilton standard of service. As a reward, it's your turn to enjoy the Hilton hospitality. You get a one-night stay at the Hilton Kuala Lumpur in your own grand executive suite. You may now leave the boardroom. Enjoy yourselves. You deserve it.
Thank you.
So as for Team Mavericks, your winning streak has come to a screeching halt. So for that, you'll have to stay here in the boardroom, where one of you will be fired.
Awesome, man.
Oh, finally, man.
Finally. Get to relax.
The nice reward.
The Hilton Kuala Lumpur.
All right, here we are, gentlemen.
All right, let's look at
Welcome to our suite.
All right, guys, a little toast to Team Apex.
All right,
Strong win, guys. Very strong win, and we're back in the game.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Cheers. Let's explore the rooms.
It's a big relief to finally win. It's absolutely taken me back to a level where I know I'm still in the running to win this competition. Enjoy your own suite.
Definitely.
As I will do mine.
Bye-bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. That folder was pretty crucial, wasn't it?
It was, because it's the Hilton standards.
It's completely screwed up, Diane. You screwed up by missing the folder. Very, very key.
If I were just to put some truth to it as far as integrity is concerned, my concern is that now that this story has been established, I clearly remember Diane calling me and she said, and Andrea was there, that the folders were actually missing. So I didn't get a sense actually it was forgotten. And I remember that Andrea was there.
That's a fairly heavy accusation.
Yes, it is, sir.
He's saying you're saying it went missing. You're saying you left it there. Who's telling the truth?
I placed the folder in the front desk. However, when I communicated to my project manager, missing to be the verb that came out.
Why'd you say that?
What did I say, missing?
Yeah.
It's not with me.
You knew all along it was there. You didn't
It
communicate
wasn't a big area to search, sir. Literally, it was...
You couldn't find?
No, it was too small of an
Disaster,
area.
disaster, disaster,
Information was
disaster.
given to us.
There's no excuse. Don't make excuses. I can't have an apprentice who makes excuses. It's unacceptable. Right, so who forgot the keys now?
So I would have to take the blame on the
So I just want to
keys.
get the story right because you've given me rubbish information. It would have taken just as long to get the folder as it was to get the keys.
Sorry, sir, if I may. The reason why it was so quick was because at that point when they discovered the keys, it was just when the task started. No guests had arrived yet.
Is this the only mistake you made?
Yes, we made a mistake with the food order.
Right. Whose fault was that?
Jonathan.
Explain, Jonathan.
Sir, the guest ordered feta cheese, grilled chicken, and olives.
And you decide to make it a salad?
No, sir. That was what I gave to them. And I asked even, is it a bread? Is it rice? Is it something else? But the woman simply said, I want grilled chicken, feta cheese, and olives on the side.
Did you look at the menu just to have a look at what it could have been?
It was clarified later on when she said it was apparently pizza. When I looked at the menu, there is actually pizza.
On the records, the guest said she wanted a pizza.
I apologize,
This is what
sir.
I am told.
If that is what the records say, then I take responsibility for that.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard enough. How did you rectify it?
I made a stand that I want to make it right. So I said that I want to give this as a gift.
Did you agree to this? You're the lawyer.
I raised my concerns to Nash and I said we're not allowed to do this. And then once we decided it could come from our pockets, specifically Nash's pocket, that's when we had to agree on something.
You agreed?
Yes.
In the end. Mark, this is such a frigging mess. What I want to know is whether they had the right to give that free pizza.
No, basically.
I put my neck on the line, sir. I said...
You certainly have.
Yes.
Stop there.
Sir, in this case, if I were just to say, I felt we had
I don't want to hear anymore. Should have been more on top of things. You should let yourself down. Because you're good. And that's why I'm angry.
Yes, sir.
You have a tough decision.
Sir.
And I will overrule you if you choose the wrong people.
The housekeeping team had the most number of mistakes, so I will be taking in both Nash and Deanne with me.
Right choice. You may leave now, Andrea.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Mark.
Do not ever be overconfident again. As quick as you go up, you'll come down quicker. That's what I tell these guys all the time. You may now leave the boardroom while my advisors and I will deliberate. And when you come back, one of you is going to be fired. Wow, that was fairly disastrous.
Principally, Deanne and nChâuA started the whole delays.
Deanne, she frustrates me.
She doesn't step up.
She doesn't have the fire of wanting to be apprentice.
I don't know. I am very, very evenly balanced on this task as to who should go.
You may proceed to the boardroom. Mr. Fernandez is ready for you.
What bugged me the most today was errors that I wouldn't expect my apprentice to make. No way. Not with a talent sitting in front of me. Deanne, who do you think is at fault here?
It's Nash, sir.
It's Nash?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because he does have more experience in the hospitality industry. And yet he just lacks that air of confidence. While all the while, I'm the one who's picking up the pieces.
John, who is at fault, having heard all of this?
For me, the biggest issue was about integrity. The use of that word for me was misleading to the front desk. I would have to fire Deanne, unfortunately.
Are you someone I can trust?
I'm a trustworthy person, sir. And I can only hope that in the future, when I am your apprentice, that I would earn your trust.
Deanne, I think you have potential, but I'm not sure how hungry you are. Up to now, I haven't seen the true Deanne, and it could be too late.
I really wanted to impress you. So far, both teams haven't done that, winning or losing. And it really hurts me, because between all 12 of us, there's a lot of education and dedication, and we haven't been able to just wow you with it.
You're fighting for your life. You want to be my apprentice, huh?
Of course.
You want it?
Yes.
Jonathan, you're looking very hard over there. Something's really made you angry.
I just feel it right now. I'm more convinced with what Nash has fought
When I was
for it.
working with you, I supported you.
You did. You did
I
in the
made sure
afternoon.
that you were on the money on everything. I got your back on this.
Yes, and I stand by that, and you're perfectly correct with that. I have nothing personal against Diane, but in that instance, I just felt it was so easy to simply say that I left it downstairs rather than saying that you were missing it.
I want to also say, I think you're sloppy, Nash, but you screwed up a lot in every task. How can I trust you as an apprentice that you won't screw up?
When it comes to mistakes, yes, we always make mistakes, but I'm actually a very, very, very fast learner. I absorb very quickly. If I don't know, I will ask. I will always ask before I act.
Diane, why shouldn't I fire you?
I have too much fire in me that have just been succumbed because of another life, and I want to get back to it.
Where's it gone?
It's
Has
still
it gone
there,
forever?
sir. No, it's never gone. It's always there. But I have to play it outright. I don't want to play all my cards at the beginning.
Right, Nash?
Sir, there is no accident in the universe. There's a reason why we're supposed to be here with each other. Meaning, I have always admired you, sir. I'm your biggest fan. And I always wanted to be an apprentice, your apprentice, sir. And I have personal values that is very, very high, sir. And that includes integrity and love and passion.
Jonathan, why shouldn't I fire you?
I have never hidden under the radar. I have taken all the most critical roles. That shows, sir, what a good apprentice is. You're never afraid to hide because you know that you're confident with your skills, and I do it with both integrity and with class and talent as well.
They're going for you, Diane. I think they think you lied to cover for your mistake.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nazril, loads of mistakes. The list is long. Jonathan, you screwed up royally. I think you over-empowered this time. And Diane, I gotta see a lot of fire in you if you're gonna stay in this process. Based on everything I've heard, Nazril, you're fired.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
You may leave. That wasn't easy for me. We've lost a good guy, but I can't have an apprentice who makes so many mistakes. I gave you the benefit of doubt, Diane. And if you don't come up with the next task, you will be fired. And Jonathan, when you take on project management, you be a project leader.
Yes, sir.
You may both leave. Well, a tough one. I know you probably didn't agree with my decision, Cap. They both could be fired. I didn't think Nash would be able to keep up with me. He's probably gone as far as he can go. And I'll give Diane a chance to see whether she comes out.
I felt personally in my heart that it should have been Diane. I made mistakes. She made mistakes, but I never compromised my own personal values.
Next time on TheApprenticeAsia, the competition is taken to a whole new level.
This is one task which is obviously going to be very close to my heart, and it's one task where you can really impress me.
Diane is forced to step up.
To drive a project, I've not seen her do that yet.
Win or lose, I have to impress him.
And creative differences
Sam, listen to me.
Listen to me. Let me finish.
I'm talking, Sam, please.
cause Sam to get shut down.
I did notice Alex and Selena sort of ganging up against me.
You let her talk.